Hello, everybody. My name is Kristen Lockett. I go by Mrs. Lockett at Del Val. I just wanted to take a moment and send a quick video home to parents and students with an introduction of who I am and what I will be doing to help you this year. So, I have been working at Del Val since 2004. So, this is going to be my 16th year working at Del Val, and I've been a teacher for 22 years. I teach in mostly math classes now. That seems to be the area that I have settled in, and probably one of the subject areas that I can support students in the most at this point in my career. Um, as you can see, I am at home making this recording, and this is where I'm going to be teaching from this year. Um, so because I have underlying conditions where being in the building right now with the PPE on and some other restrictions, the doctor is ordering me to be home for the beginning of the school year. So we will see how that goes as the year progresses. Hopefully, we'll be back in the building full time with less restrictions, and hopefully, I'll be able to come back full time to the building. Uh, because Knowing that that was possibly going to happen, I did spend a lot of time over the summer working on ways that I could be sure to deliver the best education to all of my students as possible. We learned a lot from being out on the distance learning days in the spring. So if you are either a sophomore, junior, or senior, you know what I'm talking about. If you're a freshman, you didn't know what things were like at Del Val, but you know what it was like doing school when you were at home, all virtual. Some of you are going to be virtual all year, or all, like at the beginning, all the time, all week long. Some of you are only going to be virtual on the opposite day when you are an at home student. Um, what I'm going to be sure that I offer this year is as much extra help time as I possibly can offer you, as many hours as I have during the day. Um, I did offer a lot of extra help last year to help my students stay on top of their work, and I will be doing exactly the same thing, if not more, this year. Uh, on your at home days, since you do not need to be signed into a class for the most part, I will be offering time during your regular school day and when I am free to do extra help at that time. If it's help for our subject area, like if I'm in a math class with you, then we could work on math work. If you are in my study hall, I will be working on with you on all of your subjects. And for any of my kids, if you ever need help with organizational issues, if you need me to go on, if you need to see what ways that you can organize your iPad or organize your Canvas and look at your Canvas, we can do that together. If you need help with study skills and how do I study at home when I'm doing an at-home day, because maybe I need to rely on myself to help me to set up study habits, things like that, I can definitely help you with that too. Um, the last thing I want to leave you with is that during class I will be either using Google Meet with your teacher, with your gen ed teacher if it's a math class, or we might use Zoom, or we might use Canvas Conference. All three of those make it real easy for us to communicate. And if we can't do a private chat, we could always do a call, like a Zoom call, just the two of us. It might be a small group sometimes because other students need help too. Or it could be, emails back and forth. And there are plenty of other ways that we could communicate and keep track of our conversations and tips that I give you, extra help that I give you. There are all sorts of ways I can share any of that information with you since we can't be in person together. And so the very final thing I'm going to share with you is that I want you to feel free to contact me. So emailing me, my email is Kristen Lockett, KristenLockett at dvrhs.k12.nj.us. So feel free to email me anytime. And students, if you need to get in touch with me during class, you can always send me a chat. Okay? That's pretty much it. That was my introduction. And hopefully, if you're an in school student, I will see your faces at some point. If you were at home and we don't get to, share video back and forth, I think we have plenty of ways to get to know each other. And I can learn how you learn. I can figure out how you learn best. And I'm really passionate about making sure that my kids are successful and learn to grow every year, learn new skills, try to chip away at some of the things that challenge them and enhance them, enhance their and help them see what their strengths are. So, thank you for listening and let's have a great year. Bye bye.